Hello everybody, Bill Thornton, SoCal Saber here. Thanks for stopping by the channel. Today we have a payoff pitch game going, and it's the 1987 Dodgers visiting the 1987 Houston, both 87 teams. On the mound here for Houston is Nolan Ryan, going to be facing Steve Sachs, who'll be leading off for the Dodgers. I recently ordered and got the new rule set and the new pitcher relief cards, and so there are a few changes. So I will, if I get more a thing, I'll pause and look it up and so forth, because there are a few changes won't be used to. So let's get this ball game going. I've been using a combination. I use the dice for more randomness, and then I use the fast action cards. Okay, so we got 5. That's tough on Nolan's card. 38. Going to the tough column against the righty, and he's going to be a base hit right off the bat for Steve Sachs against Nolan. Okay, that brings up Mike Ramsey. Ramsey's playing center field today for the Dodgers. And we got 9, which is patient. And we have 35 on the patient. That's another base hit. So we're going to turn the next card over, look for the single. A long single with a gap in center. Runner on first advances 1 base, runner on second advances 1 base. So the first 2 guys get hits off of Mr. Ryan. Comes Kenny Landreau. Landreau is playing left field today for the Dodgers. And we got a 6, which is tough. 91. That's not going to be a very good one this time. It's a G4. The ground out to 4. So we're going to be looking for the double play. It's a 6 on his card, and it's a 5. So we need to have a roll of 5 or less to get the double play. And we didn't, so it'll be a fielder's choice at second base. And we now have runners on first and third for Mike Marshall. Marshall playing right field today, doing the cleanup duties. And it's a 4, it's patient, 23. And this is a double. They are just killing it right now. And the double, opposite field, short, right, all runners score. So 2 runs plate. Marshall with 2 RBI already in the game. Franklin Stubbs. Stubbs playing first base today. Still only 1 out, runner on second. We got 7, another tough. They ain't working out very good for him. It's a 38, and this is a base hit. My goodness, they are just killing it. 38. Let's see what we got here. Base hit. Sharp liner drops in front of the left field. The runner on first advances 1, and runner on second advances 1. So we're back to first and third again. Still with only 1 out. Dodgers going to town here. Mike Scioscia. 6 is tough. 39. Wow, these rolls. And this is a double. I have never had a start like this before. Line drive up the alley and all runners score. And Scioscia with a couple of 4 runs in already. Get my cards mixed up over here on the side. Dave Anderson is playing third base. 8. It's tough. 42. And he struck him out. He finally strikes somebody out. Mariano Duncan, the shortstop. 5 is tough. Oh, 0-0. So we've got our first rare chart play on the new charts. We have a runner on second. Let me check this out. Okay, they got all these new charts for it. It was runners on base and it was tough. It's continued, it says. So what am I doing here? Then you got to be careful because they got them on 2 pages. They got tough here and tough here. So we have to re-roll the 2 D10s. And we're getting 21, 13 to 21. Ump calls an obvious strike a ball. Several coaches on the pitching team complain about the call. The ump does not eject anyone but squeezes the strike zone even more. Change all tough results to patient for the remainder of the inning while his current pitcher is in the game. Oh, that's strange. Okay, so we're still pitching to Mariano Duncan. $694. I mean 7. So that would have been patient. I mean tough, but it's patient because of that call. But 94 is going to get him an out F7, but not before the Dodgers played 4 runs. Okay, and that brings up Rick Honeycutt pitching for the Dodgers today. And Bill Doran playing second base will be the leadoff man. Okay, I got 6. That's tough. 22. Struck him out. Lefty versus the lefty. It's not a strikeout versus the lefty. It's a base hit. Gotta watch that. So here they come. I'm going to try to get their stuff going. I'll bring Billy Hatcher, the center fielder. 10. That's patient. 86. And it's going to be down here. What do we got? We got a G6. We're going for the double play. We got an 8 and a 6. So we need a 6 or lower to get the DP. And we did not get it, so they got a fielder's choice. Runner out at second. Okay, Hatcher on first for Jose Cruz, who's playing the left field today. And he's got 4, which is patient. 97. And that's a fly out the right. And Glenn Davis, the first baseman. 3, defense. So we're going to look at defense here. We're going to check the error on the pitcher. Okay, we go the pitcher's error rating. I go down here. That's Rick Honeycutt. His error rating is an F. I'm doing this so everybody can learn this. And so now we go over here to the error rating, and we're checking the D20, the D10s. It's a 76, so 68 to 99, and that's a ground out to the pitcher. We'll do a 1-3. And Houston goes down in the first. If you like this game, you like me, you like the video, go down there for any reason. Even if you don't like me, get on there and hit that like button. Push it out into your social media channels. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet. All right, here we go. Up coming to the plate is Nolan Ryan. Got the new pitcher hitting cards too. And that's 7. No, Nolan Ryan, that's Rick Honeycutt. I'm sorry, Rick Honeycutt. 7, Nolan Ryan is tough. And it's a 16 versus the righty. Struck him out. Oh, that's why I got myself mixed up here. Okay, here brings Steve Sachs, who started all that stuff off in the first inning. We got 10, and it's patient, 61. And he's not patient enough, so that's a ground ball to second. Throws it over to first, 2 down. Mike Ramsey. Single in the first. 8, it's tough. 31. Struck him out. Nolan got it going that inning. Okay, bottom of the second. Honeycutt back on the mound for the Dodgers. And Kevin Bast. Kevin's playing right field today. Okay, 8. It's tough. We're getting the toughs in there, and it's 0-4. So that's going to be that's going to be a strikeout. Lefty. Let's check the lefties. He struck him out. Mark Bailey. Got the catching duties today. 10. It's patient. 51 against the lefties. Going to be on base. He walked him. He was patient. Brings up Phil Gardner, the third baseman. Garner, not Gardner. Garner. It's 9. It's ballpark. Okay, we're going to be looking at the ballpark for 61 against a right-handed hitter. A 61 is in play. Okay. So then we're doing 61. I don't think we roll them again. In play 61 is the ground out. We're going for the double play again. This one is an 8-6, so we need a 6 or less for the double play. And they don't get it, so it's another fielder's choice. Runner out at second, Garner on at first. Next, Bert Pena, the shortstop. 7 in play. 46. That's not going to be very good for them. And that's a fly out the right. And they go down 1, 2, 3 again in the second. Okay. Ryan. Back on the mound, top of the third. Kenny Landrew. 10. Patient. 09 is going to give him something. He walked him. Mike Marshall drove in 2 runs, doubled his first time up there. 66. That's 12. That's defense. We're going to go looking for the range on the first baseman. I pulled that card before wrong too. Okay, so the range on the first baseman. He's a D range, that you see here. Okay, and so it's 12 D. It's a base hit. So what I was supposed to do last time is turn the next card over here like this and hit through the first baseman. It's a single and the runners advance 1 base. So the first 2 guys are on here in the top of the third again. Looking to cause more problems for Nolan Ryan here. Franklin Stubbs. 8. That's tough. 67. No, 60. What do we got? 67. Okay, we got G6. Going to look for a double play again. 6 and a 5. So we need a 5 or less on the dice. And they turn the double play. One runner goes to third. 1 out there. It goes 6, 4, 3. Okay, 2 down. Why do I have my cards? I got my cards upside down. Yeah, it is Sosha coming up. 11 is tough. 74. It's going to be an out. It's a fly out the center. So Nolan settled down a little bit after those first 2 innings. Honeycutt back out there with Nolan Ryan coming to the plate. 7 in play, 84. That is not going to be good for Ryan. And it's a ground out to short, 6-3. Bill Doran, singled his first time up. 7 in play, 15. That might reach it. This is going to reach it. It's against the lefty. We got 15 in play, 15. The base hit. Doran, 2 for 2. Billy Hatcher got on the fielder's choice last time. Okay, it's 23, 5. It's tough. 0-5. That's going to be a strike. Struck him out. 2 down. Okay, and Jose Cruz. 3. It's defense this time. We're going to be checking the range of the first baseman again. His range is D. So we're going to check the range on a D. And we got 76. He is out of there. So if I was to do an out, you would go over here to change this to out. And the infielder to pop out to first. I got one of my batter's cards mixed up in there. I'll have to set it aside. Okay, P3. I'm going to take this about. We're going to the top of the 4th. I'm going to take you out for a couple innings, and I'll bring you back in like I do with all my other type of replays. Again, thanks for stopping by. Okay, it's the top of the 7th. The score is still 4-0. Both of the same pitchers are still in. I'll probably pinch hit for Ryan the next time. Honeycutt's coming up, but I wanted to show you. Ryan, since he let up more than 3 runs, has to use the fatigue pitching cards. These are the new fatigue pitching cards now. And I think I got it. Things may change as you put them next to each other like this, I guess. All right, so we got the pitcher, Rick Honeycutt, who's thrown a shutout so far, leading off the 7th. Okay, it's 8. It's tough. Now, when it's tough, you're going to look at the percentile dice. It's 48, so it's going to remain tough. Okay, because it could change to in play and wheelhouse. Okay, so he remains tough. It's 48, and he struck him out. Apropos, that's 3 times he struck him out. Okay, brings up Steve Sachs. If I'm not doing this right and somebody knows how to do it better, please let me know in the remarks, because I'm learning these. I just got these in the mail the day before yesterday. 7 is tough. We're going down to use the percentile dice. 20, it remains tough. And it's 20, and it's tough against the righty. Struck him out. Ryan's pitched really well ever since that first inning. And Ramsey. 34. That's patient. Now, patient may change also. So we go down here, we check 13. 0-1, it'll stay patient, okay? Because you actually can get a single this way too. It'll stay patient. 13, patient. He walked him. Kenny Landreau, 1 on, 2 out. And that's a 2. That's his wheelhouse. 07, look out. What does wheelhouse do? Ballpark. Wheelhouse defense and in play, no changes, plays normal. So the wheelhouse 07 against the righty is in the seats. Kenny Landreau puts 2 more on the board. And he circles the bases. Mike Marshall. Mike's 2 for 3, 2 RBIs. Okay, and we got 8, which is tough. We're going to use the percentile, 55. See how it changed here? We're going to in play now, 55. And then in play, we're not going to get no 55. I think that's how we do this. We don't roll them again. Okay, 55. We go over here to 55, and we got ground out the 3rd, 5-3. But 2 more big runs, 6-0. Okay, here comes Honeycutt to face Phil Garner here in the bottom of the 7th. Honeycutt puts you in a doozy here. 5, it's tough. 0-1, that's going to be a strikeout. Struck him out. Bert Pena. 8, that's tough. 0-4, struck him out. Okay, I'm going to be doing a pinch hitter and so forth, so let me do a little admin. Okay, it's 2 down. Alan Ashby coming in to pinch hit for Nolan Ryan, who's coming out after pitching 7 innings, giving up 6 runs. And here's the pitch to Ashby from Honeycutt. 6 is tough. 78. That's always going to be an out like that. And that's a fly out to center. I didn't even finish my admin duties there. There, I got Ashby written in as pinch hitter. Coming in to pitch is Larry Anderson. Franklin Stubbs is the first batter he'll be seeing. Anderson is short, so that means he can pitch 2 innings or 6 outs. 2 innings or 2 runs before getting tired. All right, so there we go. Franklin Stubbs to the plate. 5, patient. 45, and that's a base hit. Is he a righty? Yes, he is. Base hit. That's his 2nd hit of the game. Mike Scioscia. 7, that's tough. 79. Going over here. We got a ground ball to second. Well, let's try to look for the double play. A DP8 and DP7. We need a 7 or lower. And we got a double play. Okay. That brings up Dave Anderson. He had a little bit of a tough time with Nolan. 6 is tough. 65. Go over here to 65. That's a ground ball to second. Picks it up, throws over first. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the 8th. Okay, here's Honeycutt back to face the top of the order in the 8th. Bill Doran. Bill's 2 for 2 plus a walk. Nice day for a leadoff guy anyway. 8 is tough for Honeycutt. 38, he's a lefty. Let's see what we got here on tough. And it doesn't quite reach it. Goes over to here. And that's a ground ball to first. So we'll just do a 3-1. Billy Hatcher. 7 in play. 07. Against the lefty. That's a double. Hatcher gets his first hit of the game. Okay, 1 out, run around second. They're trying to get this shutout, break this shutout here. Jose Cruz. 12 is patient. 99, not patient enough. There's a fly out to right. I got to check the new rules on these flyouts. Yes, it does. If it was a wheelhouse or patient at the beginning of the bat, the batter hits a deep out fly ball to outfield. The runner on third base scores. If there's a runner on second, as the result was F9, which this one was, he advances to third. So he moves the runner over. Because it was patient. Brings Glenn Davis. Good chance here to break this shutout. 7 in play. Oh, it's a good one too. 16. That's a base hit. Let's see, against the lefty, 16. It's a base hit. That run's going to score, but we'll check the cards just in case there's anything crazy on there. Hard ground ball to right. Runner on first advances 1. Runner on second advances 1 plus. So the guy's got to score. And the shutout is off the books. Okay, Kevin Bass. 10, Patient. 90. That's over here. Ground out to short, 6-3. They got one in. We're going to the top of the ninth. Larry Anderson will face Mariano Duncan, who had a tough time with these last three guys. Had a real tough time with Nolan Ryan. 3, we got defense. Let's see what we're doing here. We're checking the range on the center fielder. Okay, that's for Thatcher. His range is a C. And we're looking at this range C. Then we'll look to there, 75. It is an out. Let's see what this says for an out on range. But out was an outfielder, was just a short fly. Okay, so that was Duncan, F8. And here is Rick Honeycutt. Struck out 3 times against Nolan. 10, Ballpark. All right, and it's 58. He's a left-handed hitter. I believe Honeycutt's a left-handed hitter. Yes, he is. 58. Oh, and it's going to be an in-play one. And then we'll re-roll the dice here. Oh, 15 in play. That's a versus the righty. That's a base hit for Rick Honeycutt. Go figure. Brings up Steve Sachs. 1 out, 1 on. 2, Wheelhouse again. Uh-oh, 78. Oh, way too high. Way too high, 78. It's a ground ball is short. We're looking for the double play. DP8, DP7, we need a 7 or below. And we didn't get it, but so we get the fielder's choice. Runner out at second, batter safe at first. And Mike Ramsey. 1 for 3 and a walk today. 8, it's tough. 37 against the righty. 37 struck him out. Okay, that's 3. And here we go to the bottom of the ninth. Honeycutt looking for the complete game. Yeah, it doesn't have to put a pitcher card down here because you got to have 3 runs. And to be tired. Okay, here's Mark Bailey. Oops, get up here and get these the right way here. Mark Bailey. And it's 4, it's Patient. 40 against the lefty. He walked him. Gonna have a late inning rally here, folks. Okay, Phil Garner. 9, Ballpark. 82. I'm sure that's going to be a righty, but let's say it's first is the right-handed hitter. 82, it's going to be in play. The runner at first. 42. It's a ground ball to first. We're looking for the double play. 8-6. So we need a 6 or below. And we didn't get it. But the first baseman throws it over there to the second to get the first guy. They got 1 out, 1 on. Bert Pena. 3, defense. Looking at the error on the shortstop. That's Pena. His error rating is a 1. So we're going to go to error rating 1. We look at this, it's 26. It is going to be an error. So we're going to flip this card over. We're going to look at the error on the infield. Error on the infield. 1 base. So E6. First and second. 1 out. Timeout, pinch hitter coming up. Okay. So I shouldn't have put a low average. I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, Barrow's coming in to pinch hit for the pitcher with 1 out, 2 on. 9, ballpark, 33 versus the righty. I've showed you this before. Oh, just outside it's going to be in play. Have to roll these ones. 27. And he's a left-hander. 27 going over here. It's a ground ball to third. We're going to look for the double play again. 7, 6. We need a 6 or below. And they get a 6 to the third baseman to get a 5-4-3 DP, and the game is over. All right, I'll be back in a minute with some stats. All right, the final score was the Dodgers 6, Houston 1. The Dodgers had 10 hits and 1 error. Houston only managed to get 4 hits. Rick Honeycutt went the distance for the win, giving up 4 hits, 1 run. He walked 5 and struck out 4. Nolan Ryan got the loss, 7 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, 10 Ks, and 1 home run. So that was it for this game. I hope you liked it. Again, remind you, be kind. Go down there and hit that like button. Until you see or hear from me again, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.